Here we go again.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, spectacular.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? I hope you are doing good and feeling great. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be giving my honest review about the Landlord expansion pack. Okay, so this pack has been out for like 1 week, and at least I can say I've explored like 80% of the pack. These are the things that I have to say about the pack. So first of all, I feel like at this stage we should be able to get loans from the bank in Bitlife. Buying a property on mortgage is not an option because you need to have a certain amount in your bank balance. Bitlife has been out for like 4 years if I'm not wrong, and we don't have loans. That does not make sense. Other life simulators have loans. You can go to the bank and get a loan and use it to do whatever you want. That is something they should consider adding. I feel like the new property should be available to all players. If you do not have the Landlord expansion pack and you go into the real estate brokers, you can see the properties, okay? But beside it, you see that the Landlord expansion pack. So if you click on the property, it will bring out a pop-up for you to purchase the Landlord pack. And I feel like it shouldn't even be there at all. That's just my opinion. It's just properties. Like, why can't you just have? It's not like you can rent out the properties. Like, let's just have it. I wish we could rent out a single property to different people. If you have like a villa is really big, you know, 7 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. And I wish you could rent out a single property to different people. Like, you should be able to have neighbors. But I do wish you could have the opportunity to rent out a property to different people. So when you have a property, right, after renting out your property, sometimes you get a pop-up that maybe a natural disaster affected your house, and then like the condition reduced, okay? So then if you want to kind of maintain that property because you want your tenants to be satisfied, right? And then you go into the tenant and then you select perform maintenance, you select the price, okay? And it shows a pop-up like your tenant didn't allow the person to perform the maintenance. That is annoying, and I wish they would, you know, look into it. I also wish like there was a button to perform maintenance on all properties, because, you know, selecting each property and perform maintenance is stressful, and I already said that your tenants might not allow you to perform maintenance. So for example, if I have like 50 or 100 properties and I need to perform maintenance, I can't start selecting each of them and then my tenant not even allowing me to perform the maintenance. The way there's a button to renovate all properties, there should also be a button to perform maintenance on all your properties. When you are renting out a property, you can see your tenant's occupation, and most tenants, like your tenants have different occupations like football coach, investment banker, entrepreneur, MMA fighter, beer wrestler, etc. And we don't even have these occupations in the game. You can see the income of the applicant. I wish they would work towards that and just give us more occupations. They should stop showing us things that we can't have. This is another thing. You cannot collect late payment from a tenant in another country. So I was living in Korea and I bought a property there and rented it out. And then I emigrated to Monaco and like I bought more properties. I completely forgot that I had a tenant in South Korea. I was scrolling through my properties and then I saw one property, like the last property, and I checked it and I saw that collect late rent payment. So that tenant was owing me payment, right? So I tried to collect the payment and it says that I can't collect payment because my tenant lives in South Korea. And I'm like, what? In the business career, when you have a business and you're trying to emigrate, you have to sell your business first. So I feel like they should have given me a pop-up like that. If I'm living in Monaco and I have a property in South Korea, I can perform maintenance on that property, but I cannot inspect it and I cannot collect late rent payment. I mean, what happened to wiring the money and transferring the money and paying it in the bank? There should be an option for me to visit my tenants and then collect late rent payment. So I was kind of scared that you won't be able to pass on your real estate business like to your children, but I like how your children inherit your properties and your tenants. So I think you should be above 18 because that's the age you can purchase properties. So that is nice. I like that. So let me go into gameplay now. So I think it is repetitive like the investor pack. the expansion packs, I'm really not feeling them. The investor pack was fun, probably like the first week I played it. Once I figured out how to make zillions with the investor pack, like that was it. I didn't even want to explore the stock market, the bonds, the funds, and the other ones. I was able to make zillions from crypto like in less than 10 years or 20 years, and that was enough for me. So it's repetitive like the investor pack. All there is to do is buy properties, upgrade them, and rent them out, and it's not worth it. In my opinion, it is not worth it. But I guess that is actually what being a landlord is about. Landlord expansion pack is a finger exercise, and it is exhausting. I'm going to say that the landlord expansion pack is like short-term fun. Honestly, I'm going to say this out here. I'm going to put it. I think the actor pack is the best additional content Bitlife has added in the game. I've said it before. A lot of people have agreed with me. It's so vast and there are so many things to explore, but this expansion pack is just it's fun to play with for the first few days, but like that is it. That's all. After the first few days, you've completely explored all the parts of the pack and there's really nothing else to do. It is unfair that a job pack and an expansion pack cost the same amount. That is my unpopular opinion. I'm not sure how much a job pack costs, but when job packs first came out, they cost like $5 and an expansion pack costs $5 too. So I'm not sure about the current price of the job packs because I own every single one of them. These are my opinions about the landlord expansion pack, and this is my honest review of the pack. I've literally played the pack for the past 1 week. Not everybody is going to agree with your thoughts or your opinions, but these are mine. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.